Much love and pain will come to them all. This boy will fall like none before, and the dark-haired girl will bear his child. Sleep now, sweet lovers. Soon all will be lost to you. The young Cashman boy will not be able to escape me forever, nor will his father or his money be able to save him. Ah, yes. Judgment is coming to that school. Judgment and retribution for sins of the past. A new face will appear amidst the shadows of Legacy College, and soon chaos will befall them all.
Gramps was right. I have to make them pay for what they did to Mama. They destroyed her. She couldn't recover from what that man did to her and Uncle David. I'll make things right. I'll set right the past if it's the last thing I do.
Yes, Father, I know it's vital. Vital to the success of Cashman Industries that I take on the responsibilities that every good businessman should have. By the way, I enjoyed the 6-day late happy birthday message that you had your secretary send. Why do you even bother? Your stepfather sends his warmest and most non-committal greetings. He also happened to mention that your lush of a mother is back in Betty Ford.
She's a recovering alcoholic, Kendall. And for your information, she's there doing volunteer work. And might I remind you that I'm not a child. Adam's your father. He just married my mother. I have a father.
Ah, yes. Bob, the New Jersey house painting engineer. Tell me, Alex, do all of your father's shirts have blue collars? Or is that just a figure of speech?
Is your trust fund growing or is your brain just shrinking? Whatever, I'm going out with Ivy.
Tell the prom queen I said die.
Later.
So my ex is coming over. We're gonna go to the new exhibit at the gallery. It's by some one-armed Russian artist who makes portraits out of saltines and condiments. But anyway, Alex really wants to go, so...
So I guess it's kind of tough for him being the stepson of one of the richest men in the world.
Well, he met while his mother was dating the emperor, so it's not a big deal. He'll always be the son of Sarah and Bob Norman. I doubt he'll ever become a selfish, self-obsessed prince like his stepbrother Kendall.
Well, I'm sure someone will knock Kendall off that golden pedestal he's been perched on.
What?
Oh, I said I hear Kendall's really good in school.
Hey girls, how's everything in beautiful land? So what are you girls doing tonight? I thought maybe we could pop some corn and rent some videos, you know, like girls do in all those movies.
Geez, Bertie, that sounds great, but I have a date with Alex tonight.
Alex Norman! Now there's a hunk of burning love.
I know. Well, why don't you show Catherine around the rest of campus? You could introduce her to some of your friends.
Well, she already knows you, Ivy. Duh.
Well, maybe I'll just check some stuff out on my own.
Negative, sister new girl on the town. Tonight you're flying with Bertie. We've got lots of things to talk about, Addie.
Hello?
Guess who?
Morgan.
Morgan.
So unpleasant to hear from you.
Remember yelling it out in throes of passion?
I remember being passionate about throwing things at you.
Impregnate any cheerleaders?
Oh yeah, still practicing with the football team, or have they restricted you solely to team showers?
Ooh, I hate you.
The feeling's more than mutual.
See you soon.
I want you to find out everything you can about Catherine Newsom.
So I take it that you and Morgan are over.
Really, Ty, is anything ever over with Morgan? The girl's like an incurable skin rash. She's tattooed on me forever.
What kind of rash?
Well, maybe a psoriasis or even some sort. What am I saying? Your stupidity is contagious. I gave you a job. Now go do it.
Two hearts shall become one. Two roads shall intertwine to one path. Across the centuries, I call to you, O spirit of the darkness. Give me your strength. Bring these two together. Let fires of hate consume them all.
So how fortunate am I that Dr. Winthrop Jones saw it so philanthropic as to pair me with the new girl for this inane research project.
We only have to work together for 2 weeks. I'm sure we can make do. Who knows? We may even become friends.
Doubtful.
I must admit, I never thought I'd be working with the Kendall Cashman. I used to see pictures of you on the television when I was growing up. All those wonderfully expensive birthday parties, lavish vacation blibs on the news, and stories of dinners at the White House.
Yes, I'm wonderful. That's already been established. But if you're one of those crazy stalker chicks, let me remind you, my father's lawyers could put you away for a very long time.
Yes, Adam Cashman does seem to have that effect on people, doesn't he?
What are you trying to say?
Nothing. Just that your father's a very powerful man.
Yes, he is. And don't you forget it. I think I'll be able to put up with you for the next few weeks. You seem vaguely interesting, in a carnival sort of way.
So how's Prince Kendall taking to having to share his room with you?
Ivy, he isn't all that bad to get along with. I mean, he is my stepbrother.
I know. You know, I think in all the years I've known him, he has had some kind moments. Oh, do you remember the time when he threw his spare change in the face of that old homeless couple? It's very charitable.
Ivy?
I know. He just gets under my skin.
You're watching Legacy College on WCMU.
Darling, I think it's time you know the truth. Your real father is Adam Cashman, the billionaire. He had an affair with your mother years ago when she was working for him. When Cashman found out she was pregnant with his child, he became enraged. He demanded she not have the child, but your mama already loved you too much. God rest her soul. She tried to convince him that they could have a life together with you, but he wouldn't hear of it. He killed your Uncle David and swore to your mama that if she didn't leave town, he had enough phony evidence that would implicate her as the murderess. That destroyed your mama. She left town with some money that Cashman threw at her and had you here at home with me. A few months after you were born, she tried to call on him, but he refused to see her. So my poor daughter decided to go to heaven. She left me to take care of you and swore me to secrecy about your father. My health hasn't been so good lately, and before I go, I needed to tell you, I love you, Addie. Now that you know that you are not Addie Payton as I have told you, but the heiress of the Cashman fortune, it's time for you to settle the score and reclaim what's yours.
Turmoil and toil, pain and pestilence, all that is dark and unholy, hear me. Crack the foundations of their little lives, rumble down their defenses. Help me to destroy them and reclaim what is rightfully mine.
So, does anyone know why my stepbrother called us all here?
Nope.
No, Alex.
What? No.
I don't have a clue.
Glad to see you all made it here safe and sound.
So, what's this all about, Kendall?
Oh, all in due time, stepbrother dear.
I hope this isn't some sort of joke. I've got better things to do.
Ah, yes, the eternal pursuit of the perfect shade of lip gloss. Every cheerleader's fountain of youth.
Get on with it.
All right, then. While visiting my favorite uncle and your favorite chancellor of students the other day, I happened to come across a very interesting and highly confidential file about someone's past. Get ready, boys and girls. What I have in this envelope is going to utterly destroy one of your lives. And the winner is...
Visit the Legacy College website at www.geocities.com/legacycollege.
BAM! Productions.